Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Sharon, and please consider subscribing for more amazing content. In today's video, I basically want to talk about how to ventilate fast / how to ventilate for long hours. And before I dive into this, I basically want to say this, and that is that there is no trick to ventilating fast. And if you are a beginner, you should expect that the first few months of ventilating is definitely going to be slow, and as you get used to the process, you can start ventilating fast. My first full ace was ventilated with a whole month, and I even felt sick. But now, if I'm serious, I can ventilate a full ace within 3 days, and it took me a year plus, almost 2 years, to get to this point. And for you, it might not be the same, okay? There's individual difference. So in this video, I basically want to share with you guys some tips that has helped me over time to increase my ventilation pace and also help me ventilate for long hours. And if you feel that you're interested in this video, then you can keep on watching. So the first tip that I want to share is to continually practice ventilation. Ventilation is something that I do full-time now, like it's my full-time source of income, and that means I ventilate almost every day except for days where I have to do other things or I'm not around, like I'm not at home where I have my ventilation tools, or I just tell myself that I need to rest off work. So I ventilate every day, and this is more like being consistent in your place of work. And consistency is something that helps you get better in anything, irrespective of what that thing is. The more you continually do that thing consistently, the more you get better at it, and the more your pace is likely going to increase. So me ventilating every day has really helped me because now I'm used to it, and it doesn't feel as stressful as it used to be like I started, because it's now something that is, part of me. So you can't expect someone who ventilates once in a very long time to be as fast as someone who ventilates almost every day. Okay, so consistency is a very good tip to learning how to ventilate fast and learning how to ventilate for a long period of time, because it's definitely going to make you get used to the ventilation. So the next thing that I want to say is that you should ensure that you're sitting in a very good position or posture. Okay, so I made a video talking about this, like talking about the best sitting position for ventilating, and if you're interested, I'm going to leave a link to that video in the description box. So your position or posture helps a lot, like that's what's going to determine how fast you're going to get tired, because if you're sitting in a kind of position / posture where you're stressing yourself, stressing your back, your neck, and your body, you're most likely going to get tired, and that's also going to prevent you from ventilating for long hours, because obviously a tired body cannot work. So you need to ensure that you're sitting in a very good position. Like I said, I'm going to link that video in the description box so you can see what I'm talking about. So the third tip that I want to give is to find your motivation. Your motivation is basically that thing that's going to keep you excited about ventilating. Okay, so we all know that motivation normally makes us to do things that ordinarily we wouldn't want to do, but because we are motivated to do that thing, we find joy in it, and that makes us to be really fast with whatever that thing is. So you basically want to find that thing that's going to make ventilation an enjoyable thing for you. For me, my motivation is the money. Ventilation is something I do as a business, and I get paid for it. I get paid, and it's a lot of money if you can do the work. So when I think about how much I'm going to get paid for doing a job, it motivates me to get serious with that job, to get done with it on time, so that I can take as many jobs as I can take. And I have a target. I know, oh, this is the amount of money that I plan to make by the end of the month from ventilation. So I know how much work I need to do to hit that target, and if I'm being slow, I'm most likely not going to meet up with my target. So I have no other option but to get serious with it. So basically just thinking about the money that I'm going to get paid for doing a targeted amount of work keeps me motivated and makes me serious with ventilating for long hours, and also try to be really fast with what I am doing. For you, you might not be making the money directly, you can be making the money indirectly by doing jobs for yourself or making wigs for yourself. Making wigs for yourself is going to save you the cost of having to buy that wig from somewhere else, of having to pay someone else to do the wig for you. So you thinking about how much you're going to save by doing the wig yourself will keep you motivated and just basically make you get serious with it. So the fourth tip that I want to share is finding something entertaining to do while ventilating. For me, what I do is playing music, watching a movie on my phone while I'm ventilating. But for times when I'm watching movies, I don't allow the movie take my full attention. Okay, because when you're giving your full attention to the movie, you're most likely not going to be serious with the work that you're doing. So I listen with my ears when I'm watching the movie, and sometimes I just stop to catch up what's going on and then go back to the work, and that's how it goes. So this would kind of prevent me from getting tired on time and also distract me from thinking about the stress of the work or how much work I have to do. Music keeps me really entertained, and also watching movies. So you basically just want to find that thing that you can be doing while you're working that's going to keep you entertained and basically divert your focus from the stress of the work, but not something that would take your full attention while you're working. So the fifth tip that I want to give is to challenge yourself. Okay, I can't overemphasize the importance of challenge while working or ventilating or even doing any other thing that you're doing. This basically sets you to reach higher goals. I did a challenge one time on my channel where I had to finish a client's full lace in 2 days. Ordinarily, I wouldn't ventilate a full lace in 2 days, but because I needed to ventilate that job on time and deliver it to the client, as at the time I promised the client that I was going to deliver it, I just challenged myself that I was going to get it done. I didn't know how, but I was just positive that it was going to be done. And also filming a YouTube tutorial of that challenge made it even possible, because filming the tutorial was more like someone watching me and having to meet up with that time, because I have someone that I need to tell, oh, I finally did this when I said I was going to do it, made it serious. But if I didn't film a video of that challenge, I would most likely not take it serious. So by challenging yourself, you can start from giving yourself small tasks, and as time goes on, increase the task and just challenge yourself to reach higher goals. For example, if you ventilated a 2x4 closure today, tomorrow you can tell yourself that you're going to ventilate a 2x6 closure, and the day after a 4x4 closure, and like that till you start smashing bigger goals. It's not that fast, okay? I'm just citing examples. So you need to tell yourself, girl, if I was able to hit this target today, I should be able to hit a slightly higher target tomorrow. And each day you just basically want to keep increasing it, and before you know it, you get perfect with whatever you're doing and you hit way bigger targets. Okay, challenges is definitely help increase your ventilation pace. That's more like another type of motivation. So the next tip that I want to give is to always take short breaks. You don't want to overwork yourself, because overworking yourself will get your body tired, and this is going to prevent you from ventilating for long hours. So if you feel like you need to take breaks to stretch your body, lie down, do whatever you want to do, take a break. If you feel tired and you feel like you need to leave the work and you need to come back to do it some other time, do that. Okay, you don't want to overstress yourself, you don't want to overwork yourself. You want to also ensure that you're in your right frame of mind, your body is not tired, like you've had enough rest before you want to start ventilating, just so that you're in the right position or in the right state to ventilate. So the last tip that I want to give is to ensure that you're using the adequate tool and your tool are properly functioning. Okay, if that makes any sense. So what I'm trying to say is that you should ensure that you're using the right equipment, the right tools, and the right everything for ventilating. Sometimes you may want to improvise, especially when you're a beginner and you feel like you don't want to start spending money getting all of those things. But if ventilation is something you're serious about, you want to try as much as you can to invest the money in getting the right equipment and tools, because obviously when you're using the right thing made for a particular job, you're definitely going to be really good at that thing. Like you're definitely going to achieve more rather than using something you improvised for that purpose if you're getting what I'm trying to say. Okay, so ensure that you have the right tools, the right equipment for it. And that's basically all I have to say, guys. So I hope you're able to get something from this video, and I pray that when you apply these tips, you're definitely going to get there. Okay, please, if you find this video helpful, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section below. Also subscribe to my channel for more amazing content. Thank you for watching, and bye.